Hi guys, Josh here. Today we're going to do unboxing of the Wave 9 set from Imperial Assault, which today we have BT1 and 000, a Jawa expansion pack, Jawa Scavenger expansion pack, and also an ally pack of Harris Abdullah and Chopper, or C1-10P. So let's get to opening. I think I'll start with BT1 and 000. These guys are from the Dr. Aphra comic series, which they made an appearance in the Vader series. She was in the Vader comic series with Dr. Aphra, and they're basically alternate opposite droids of what R2D2 and C3PO are. So let's see what we have with them. So there are the minis themselves. Now, let's get into the cards. Mainly, let's look at the deployment cards, or the command cards, which is Eerie Visage, and that is for 000. As an activation, each hostile figure with line of sight to you suffers 1 strain and becomes weakened. And this is for BT1, it's Ballistics Matrix. And that one is used during your activation. Place this card on your deployment card. Exhaust this card before you declare an attack. Figures do not block line of sight during this attack. We also have Terminal Protocol. Shared Experience. And those are the command cards. And now we have one more command card, Brace for Impact. So those are cards come with them. Let's look at their actual cards for Skirmish, which this is 000, which he has an activation of Shocking Palm. The attack misses, and the defender becomes stunned. So using a surge as an activation, you can do Invasive Procedure. An adjacent figure suffers 1 damage, 1 strain, and becomes bleeding. You become focused and unwielding. At the end of your activation, each adjacent hostile figure becomes weakened. So he's actually only a 4-cost card. He's pretty good. He would make a good add-on to an Imperial team. And he has 8 health with 4 speed. His attack is a yellow and a red. Now let's look at BT1. So BT1 is a 6 cost, 10 health and 4 speed. He has an activation of Missile Salvo. Perform up to 3 ranged attacks with different targets using 1 blue, 1 red, or 1 yellow die. Limit once per die. Apply +3 accuracy to each of these attacks. And he's an assassin, which before you declare an attack, become focused. And he rolls a blue, red, and a yellow, and that's pretty powerful. And also, since you become focused, you'll be rolling a green every time before you attack. So he's pretty strong. Not too fast, but speed of 4, he's average. Health of 10, he'll last a while. His surges are pretty good. Pierce 2, blast 1, and recover 1 health, so you can keep him alive pretty long. So those 2 guys are actually pretty good for Skirmish for the cost of what they have, a 4 and a 6, total of 10 points on the board. You can add a lot of different things with them. So let's get to the Jawa Scavenger pack. Mainly I'm just concentrating on the skirmish aspects of these figures. We don't get a chance to play too much campaign. I play mostly skirmishes. But you know, there's also other cards in here for the campaigns. So here's the Jawa. there. Now, let's look at his command cards. He has Triangulate, which is as an action, a figure within 5 spaces in line of sight suffers damage equal to the number of droids friendly to you with line of sight to it, to a maximum of 3. So you load them down with a bunch of droids, you can do some pretty healthy damage. Let's go to Navigation Upgrade as an action, and you take 1 strain. Place this card in your play area. Exhaust this card during a friendly droid's activation. That figure gains 1 movement point. So you can help the droids scoot along a little further than they normally would. Utini. Use at the start of a round. During this round, each friendly Jawa scavenger gains +1 speed, +1 accuracy, and surge. If you are attacking a figure, gain 1 VP. So that's a pretty good card. And here's an attachment, which is a mechanical salvage. It is a -1 speed. When you deploy a droid group, you may reduce its cost by 3. If you do, attach this card to it. Limit once per mission. That's a reward. So that's more in the campaign aspect of it. So let's go to the Jawa cards. Now, the Elite Jawa, it's cost of 3. He has as a surge, you bargain, spend 1 VP to roll 1 green die for each hit result, gain 1 VP. So just get VPs right there. That's pretty good. Take cover while defending. You may apply +1 defense and +1 surge cancel to the defense results. And then you have scavenge stock. If your army's affiliation is mercenary, you may include up to 3 droid groups from any other affiliation in your army. So you can stack up on some droids in your army. Let's go to the regular card, which is a cost of 2. It's health of 3, speed of 4. So they're not going to last too long, but they're only a cost of 2. They roll 2 yellow for a ranged attack. They have a surge of harass. After the attack resolves, if it did not miss, the defender suffers 1 strain. Take cover. While defending, you may apply +1 block and +1 surge cancel to the defense results. And he rolls a white die for defense, so that's pretty good. We were talking about, one of these Jawas are coming out. We were talking and we were discussing what some plans for them, and my friend came up with the idea of doing 2 elites and 4 regular Jawas. That comes up to only a 14-point deployment, so that works out. It's pretty good and you end up having 6 activations. Now they're not very bulky, so they'll take damage pretty quick and get knocked out pretty quick. But you're taking 6 activations and you're rolling a 2 yellow ranged attack. You can concentrate your fire on one of the big guys on the other team and kind of take them out, and have all these little Jawas running around annoying everybody. Now here's another interesting card we added with the Jawa Scavenger Pack, which is a skirmish upgrade, which helps IG-88. So this is an attachment for IG-88, which is focused on the kill. So it gives him +5 health, and at the start of your activation, gain 2 movement points. Before you declare an attack, you become focused. You lose the surge to recover 3 health. You gain a surge to pierce 1. So you're trading in IG-88's ability to recover health, but he has more health to start out with, but you're rolling more dice to attack because you're getting a focus every time you declare an attack. And IG-88's card allows you to do 2 attacks. So this is depending on how you want to utilize IG-88, it's a pretty good card. I thought it was pretty good, and IG-88 is pretty strong already. He's pretty fast already, so if you're gaining 2 movement points, he's going to be even faster. So he's going to be able to go in take a couple of shots, and if he still has movement points left, he can run away. So that's pretty good. So let's get on to the last pack, which is Hera and Chopper. Now they're finally introducing people from the Rebels cartoon series, which is cool. I would like to see Kanan or Ezra, but they started with Hera and Chopper. So let's see what we get with them. But here's Chopper, and here is Hera. Let's get into the cards. So we have Evacuate for Hera. As an action, a friendly figure within 2 spaces is defeated. Your opponent gains only half the VPs he normally would gain, rounded down. On a mission for Chopper, as an action, move up to 5 spaces. Each time you enter a space containing a small figure, you may push that figure 1 space. So you can go around and knock these figures and try to position them to where you want them. If you want them closer to your melee guys, then you can kind of send him through there and knock him around. Targeting network. So this is a droid or a heavy weapon. Use while attacking to reroll 1 attack die. While this card is in your discard pile, your droid gains surge, redraw this card. So you keep using this over and over. That's pretty good. Get to reroll attack die, so that's pretty good. Advanced warning. It's for a leader. Used during your activation. You and an adjacent friendly figure each gain 1 movement point. I don't know if I would use that one. It's 0 cost, so I mean it might be just filler for your deck. And then take position, guardian or vehicle. As an action during this round, you gain 1+1 defense. 2 actions, perform a move. During this round, you gain +2 defense. So that one you're sacrificing, not doing another action though, because you're using 2 actions. So let's get to their cards. Let's get with Hera first. Hera is cost of 4, so she's pretty cheap. Health of 7, a speed of 4 with a black defense. Pretty good range attack though with the blue, green, and yellow. And she has call the shots. While another friendly figure within 3 spaces is attacking, you may apply +2 accuracy, +1 damage, or +1 surge to the attack results. Limit once per round. Smooth landing. After deployment, you and each adjacent friendly figure gains 1 movement point. So it's only after deploying. So I'm really torn on this card because I don't really like her regular abilities that much. But I mean, she's only cost of 4, so if you had 4 points to fill, you can throw her on the team and then get somebody to move right at the beginning of deployment. But I don't like these actions, these abilities that only do it at deployment time, because then it's after you deploy, then okay, their ability's gone. So let's look at Chopper. Chopper's a cost of 3, health of 5, speed of 4, black defense with a red-green attack. He has a surge, pierce 2, and a surge for recovery 2. So recover 2 is always good. Anytime you have a surge for recover, it's always good. So as an action, he can ram. He can move up to 2 spaces, then choose an adjacent figure. If the figure is hostile, roll 1 green die. It suffers damage equal to the damage results. Then if that figure is small, push it up to 1 space. So that does not count as an attack, and then you can also do a melee attack, or you can do system shock as an action. So use while on or adjacent to a terminal. Choose a figure on or adjacent to any terminal. That figure suffers 2 damage and 1 strain. So that's pretty good. You could post up Chopper next to a terminal, and if somebody else is trying to get to another terminal on the board, you can sit there and have Chopper do damage to them. That's pretty good. Scavenge weaponry is a skirmish upgrade. So for droid and vehicles only, it costs 1. Exhaust this card when you declare an attack to apply +1 damage to the attack results. When the last figure in the group is defeated, you may attach this card to a friendly droid or vehicle group. Your opponent scores VPs for this attachment each time a group is defeated. So that's pretty good. That's all right card. So basically that's all of the figures in this group. It's pretty good. I really like this set. I'm really looking forward. Now they just announced the Wave 10 set, which includes the Emperor, Darth Maul, and Ahsoka Tano. So those figures look really good. They look very powerful, and there's also a box suspension coming as well. So I look forward to opening that whenever I get it. That'll probably be in next quarter, so we will see. But thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you again. Thanks. Bye.